Oh, hey everyone, look, it's Albert Einstein. Hey Albert, what are you doing? I'm doing nothing today, sir. Hey Albert, do you like video games? Well, back in my time, we didn't have video games. We only had computers. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, you're sticking your tongue out, so maybe this means you have a little fun? That's right. I have a little fun every now and then. Well, Albert, how about you stay tuned and check out this new handheld from Anbernic? Okay, sounds good to me, Detrad. We'll be right back. Oh, it's like it's your birthday when there's another package from China. No, wait. I'm not Wicked Gamer. I can never be as cool as him. Shout out to Wicked Gamer. Anyways, Deadheads, welcome back to the channel. Or welcome for the first time, new Deadheads. Today, it's another box of cocaine. It's the latest Anbernic monthly release. That's right, the RG406V is here. So we're going to do an unboxing, a first-hand impression, and look at this latest handheld. So let's get started. All right, Deadheads. So as always, we'll start with the box itself. And you can see here, it is the typical Anbernic box. It does have the inlay inset, but it's not as nice looking as we're used to, as what we've seen before in the past. Really liked how the 35XXH started the year out with that gold inlay. Then they did a bunch of silver, and this one just is kind of dull. But this is the 406V. We do have the three colors here, the transparent black, the beige white, and the gray. We did get the black. Nothing on the side here. Your typical made in China over here. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get this thing open and let's see what we have on the inside. This is a pretty chunk boy, so this box is pretty chunky. And here we go. And look at this, Deadhead. I just want to show this real quick. There's like a little face. Look at that. Little eyes with little eyes in the middle and a mouth right there. And that could be horns, I guess. So kind of neat looking right there. So let's get this chunk boy out of here. Let's see what we have in the bottom. And our typical bottom, that looks nice right there. And is there anything below this? Yep. So yay, at $160, it better be a damn screen protector. So there's a screen protector, our wipes, our manual, and our typical USB-C A to C cord. So this should have fast charging with the T820. So there we go. Let me just change the lighting here a little bit. See if y'all can see that a little better. All right, take a look at our typical manual. So this manual is we're used to seeing. It does do DP output, so you can see right there. Supports external displays via USB-C, so that's nice. Indicator light, a joystick light. Probably pretty much the same as the 556 and the Cube. Not expecting anything really different here. Here's your Android main UI, little functions, and your front end button description. So yes, typical. All right, so let's get the handheld out and let's take a look at it. All right, guys, so now we've got it out of the box. We're going to take a look at the handheld. And first, I want to say that I never got the 405V. I, upon seeing it, thought it looked too chunky, too big, uncomfortable. I didn't want to hold it. I just didn't like it. And when I saw this one, I initially thought, I'm probably going to pass on that. I have the Cube. I really like the Cube, although the Unicorn is my preferred Cube. But this is really good. I like this a lot. And it's got the same CPU. So the thing here is that these two are going to play identical as far as CPU, GPU performance. So it's not like we don't know how this is going to perform. So if you've never seen any of the videos anywhere or you don't know anything about the T820, I'll go a little bit over it and throw the specs up here for a second. So as I put the specs on the screen, the T820 is an improvement over the T618 that was in the 405V. So we are getting more consistent PS2 and GameCube. GameCube plays pretty perfectly on it. PS2 still has some issues from game to game. And you're even starting to dabble into Switch territory. So with that being said, I just didn't think that the T618 and that was going to give me anything. That form factor I didn't care for. So now let's also talk about the upgrades here. So this has the upgraded sticks. All right, Anbernic, good job. Yay, finally, we have better sticks. These sticks feel really, really good. In fact, I would say that they feel very similar to the sticks that we felt on the Magic Mini. So we put it here, and we'll say, I'm not going to say they're the same, because this has, you can see this has the indentation, the concave, and this has the traditional, like they've been having, top to it. Kind of wish we had the concave there, but if I close my eyes, besides the concave nature, they just feel the same. I'm so happy to see them upgrade the sticks. I imagine we're going to see all of the handhelds they've released being re-released with upgraded sticks, which is going to flood the market more and cause more contemplation about why is Anbernic releasing all these handhelds. But man, these are great. They're good. They feel really good. Now, the buttons, these buttons feel just like the 4XV, which is going to be the closest thing here. So if I put them side by side here, I can say that the buttons feel the same. So yeah, pretty sure these are the same buttons. The D-pad feels really good, just like it did on the V. So probably using identical D-pad and buttons here, but we do have upgraded sticks. And oh man, this feels even worse than I know it to be after playing this. After feeling this and going back over here, it's just so blah. I know some of you may actually remove this and do the mod, since this chipset is not going to do a whole lot with this anyways. So, but yeah, man, and I don't know if one of these would fit in there. It'd be interesting if somebody tries that. I'm not going to try that. I got this where I want it finally after opening it up and modding it. Not going to open it again. So yeah, but these sticks are really good. The other improvement that was made on this is the screen here. So we do have a screen that's going to integer scale a whole lot more favorably. Of course, now for the for the T820, you're going to have your 1:1 aspect ratio. You're going to have your 4:3 aspect ratio, or you're going to have your 16:9 aspect ratio in the 556. So you do have three different choices: one OLED, two IPS. Again, yes, they're putting out a lot of products, but there are some differences significantly on these products depending on what you want. You have a horizontal, you have a vertical, and then you have the OLED horizontal. So it would have been nice if this could have been OLED, you know, like we're seeing Ioneo do. So, but anyways, for $170 handheld, this thing better perform. So you got listen to me, I'm trying to do Ioneo. You got your Anbernic button here. You've got your start and select. On the bottom here, you do have a headphone jack. Nice to see that. On the side here, we have our reset button, or power button actually. And then we have our plus and minus for volume control. We do have some vents on top. We have a USB-C. So the USB-C is here. It's not here on the bottom where I like to have it to be docked, but it is up here, and it does do USB-C video out, so that's nice. So if you do get some kind of dock or whatever, I guess you could put it, you know, the wire can come through the top. Over here, we do have our micro SD card, and this must be our reset button right here. And then on the back, we have that goofy looking vent that we have here for this one. So there again, there is side by side. Here's the vent. It seems the same, maybe protrudes a little less out than this one does. And then we have these nice butt humps right here. And then let's try these triggers. And these triggers, they feel just like the V. I'm going to say these are the same triggers as the 40XX-V, so they feel just the same to me. This is a nice finish, good plastic, this nice transparent plastic. Nice little design here. So yeah, and again, holding this immediately, I don't feel like it's humongous. I don't feel like it looks in the picture. I know it's weird. Try it for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it, but I kind of just feel like this is surprising that this feels as comfortable as it does. I didn't expect it to feel that way, and I gotta say, Anbernic's been doing that to me. Every time I get a new one and think, you know what, it's kind of okay, you know, it's decent, I get surprised. So once again, yeah, I like the way this feels. I like how it plays. The sticks are pretty tall. I don't know if, I guess they kind of have to be tall to be this form factor. But anyways, I'm gonna get this thing fired up and get Android installed on it, and let's see what we can do here. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of testing with this because, again, it is the 556. We know how it's gonna play. We know how it's gonna perform. If you're new and you haven't seen any T820 footage on my channel or anywhere else, then look it out. I don't want to do a whole lot. I'm just going to play a little gameplay and then talk about the handheld and how it feels to actually play it. So let's hop into some gameplay. All right, Deadheads, as we load in some PS2 here, the Crash Twinsanity. We know, again, the CPU and what it's capable of. So this will play at a 1.5 on many games. You know, some games you're going to have to go to 1x, and some games are just not going to play very good. Again, if you want the best PS2, you need to step up to the Snapdragon that's in the Neo Pocket S or the Odin 2 Pro to get that level of PS2 that's going to play really well, or go into your Windows territory for that. But as you can see here, these sticks, man, it feels so much better using these sticks. I really want these sticks on all my handhelds. Oh, I almost blew up there. But you can see this looks really good. It looks clean. Again, we're running on Ether at a 1.5 upscale, and with this resolution on this panel, it looks really good. The 4x3 content here. So this is what everybody has wanted forever. But man, this just looks great. It feels great. These sticks.
It is I, Aku.
Sound is pretty good. That's another thing we can always test.
You may summon me by
sounds coming out of the bottom.
Call me thrice, and I shall grant you.
I think, yeah, coming out of the bottom. So yeah. So let's talk about what I like as we play a little more Twinsanity here on the PlayStation 2. I like that this is more comfortable than I expected it to be. Again, the pictures were a little bit deceiving. I thought it was going to feel like the humongous R43 Pro / M18. This feels more svelte. It feels like holding it just feels good and natural. If I rest my pinky down here, now usually with the vertical, I want a grip. I may still seek out a grip on this, although it's got, you know, it's got that built-in. It's pretty big, so I don't know how a grip would do on this. But I certainly like the feel of it, which I didn't expect. Love the sticks. These sticks are just as good as what I've experienced on Retroid or MagicX. So I hope these sticks become pretty much the industry standard. No problem with them. I do like the controls. I don't have any hardware issues that I see with this. I really like the screen. Okay, the screen is really good. Really like the way the screen looks. It's crisp. The coloring or saturation is excellent, and this resolution is just a really good 4:3 resolution. So really like that as well. I also like that Anbernic is pricing this fairly competitive, putting it in line with the Cube and the 556. Actually, I think this may end up being just a little bit cheaper when sales go on, especially the 11/11 sale for AliExpress. And so I definitely would be keeping my eye out for that because I think with the upgraded sticks and the screen, you're getting a really good deal here. Unless you just want horizontal. Now, what do I not like? So one thing I don't like about this so far is I don't like that it doesn't have like an HDMI out. Now, I know these are using USB-C, but if you're going to use USB-C and you're not going to have it be super docketable. You're not going to put it down here. Let's have a second USB-C port. Come on, Anbernic, don't skimp out. Give us a second USB-C port. Okay. I do like the svelteness of it. I don't like this thing still. I understand it. I don't like the design of it. I don't know. Maybe they could do something different. A little, you know, little things here I'm just nitpicking at. There's nothing really on this handheld that is just totally awful or that I don't like. I'm not a fan of the launcher. I am glad they're developing it. I think because we know how well they have done with the, ooh, that's fun. I know how well they've done on the Linux side of things and gotten better. So I would like to see them continue to develop their software here. But this launcher is just not for me. Here it is to show you guys. It's just very, you know, it's not like horrible, but we have so many better selections now. The G-Show you can put on here on Android, Emulation Station Desktop Edition. Love that they have this. I appreciate it. It's not for me. I don't like it. I still don't like it. I don't think I'm ever going to like it. And then the speaker, I wish the speaker was a little better. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't think I think it's probably very similar to the speaker we have here on the Cube. But as far as form factor goes, for me, Deadheads, this is a personal choice. I like the Cube better. I just like this, feels better. This is still kind of heavy. Maybe it's the distribution of weight. I don't know if it's actually heavier because it may not be. But the way that this sits in my hands, these curves here just seem to be a little more natural. This is, maybe that's the problem. This is very kind of flat right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of flat. I wish it was maybe a little more curved up inward a little bit. So I don't know. It seems to be here a lot more. I like to see this little design right here, this little grip texture here. Why they didn't do that here, I don't know. I mean, come on, just use this same back shape and just go upward. Maybe you can't do it, I don't know, but don't really care for that a lot. If I had to pick between these two, and this is again just me, personal preference, either one of these is worth the $160 range. I think it's playing really good. As you can see, I'm enjoying Crash Twinsanity. It's going to look great. It's going to look better. PS2 is going to look better on this 4.3 than the 1.1. The 1.1 is going to do a lot of other great stuff. But overall, I think I would still go with the Cube myself. But let me know in the comments, what would you do? What do you think is better here? Which one do you think is actually going to be more fun? So that's it, guys. That's our look and our first look unboxing and review of the 406V. Let me know what you guys think here. You plan on picking one up? Are you tired of Anbernic? Too many of their shenanigans going on? But for me, gosh, these sticks, dude. The sticks are it. The sticks are just really it, man. Remember to hug your loved ones because tomorrow's never promised. I miss you, Mom, every day. I know someday I'll see you again. Anyways, Deadheads, we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for some bonus footage here at the end of this video. If you stay tuned, I'm going to show you a special item that I received recently. Alright, Deadheads, if you stuck around, thank you for watching our review of the Anbernic 406V. But look what just came in. My metal custom unicorn. I want to give a big thank you out to Rex from RetroCN. I'll leave a link down there where you can purchase products. He is a wonderful resource for the Western market. If you don't feel like messing with Superbuy or one of the forwarders and you want to have a reliable place to go to get some really nice custom handhelds, then certainly go over to Rex's site and talk with him, speak with him. He's very friendly. He will help you find the handheld of your dreams. So I spoke with him. I also want to shout out to Lao Zhang. I want to say thank you for creating the unicorn. I hope your days as a new daddy is getting better and easier like mine did after the first few months. Hope you're getting some rest. Look forward to playing with the bubble soon. But this, guys, I went with the pink and silver theme here. So basically took the pink unicorn and put on this custom metal shell. I don't know if this shell comes from Ozone, but Ozone does great work. But whoever did this shell did really good. It definitely looks fantastic in person. Everything else is the same, nothing different about the Unicorn. It's still got the same sticks, hardware, and everything like that. Same OS and everything's the same. It's just in this beautiful metal shell. I do hope sometime maybe to get some engraving on it on the back like we have with our Snow Cake. But for now, this is what I got. I'm very happy. I'm satisfied with it. I love the way it looks and feels. I've been playing this all weekend. Like I said, between the Unicorn and between the Cube, I'm Team Unicorn all the way, even though this is going to have more power. It doesn't matter. I like this. This is great. So anyways, thank you for staying and checking this out. If you did, we'll see you next time. Dead Fred out.